Buongiorno everybody, and welcome to a couple of topics that have been going through my mind.
Oh, I like topics.
Transfer topics. Yeah? Things to look forward to in the summer.
See, summer is a coming.
Summer is a brewing, and
you can tell, man's invest.
So is our clothing range for the summer.
Yeah, coming like a steam train.
Vest, trucker caps. Yeah, check them out. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Message you, meet you and give you them. Send them via the post. Lovely, lovely.
Yes.
First one is transfer news that's come to my mind that's really been prominent over the last couple of weeks is the future of Jonjo Shelvey.
Yes.
Once a fan favourite in Newcastle United, once a first name on the team sheet, you'd suggest. Once a captain.
Probably the best
of Newcastle United.
We've got.
Without a doubt, one of the best technical players that's played for Newcastle, especially in recent times. But obviously a hothead and other things that have gone on, which have put him out of Rafa's plans.
Injuries and stuff, yeah.
And especially injuries because he was in the team until he got injured and he can't really get back in.
Mm-hmm.
But now that Sean Longstaff's injured as well, Shelvey still hasn't been brought back in the team, which led me to this question. And make sure you pop your thoughts in the comments below. Is Jonjo Shelvey going to get sold? / would you sell Jonjo Shelvey? Should he be starting these games? Obviously Southampton's coming up. If this doesn't go up before Southampton, this was filmed a couple of days before the Southampton game. Should Shelvey be playing in that game? Should Shelvey play in recent games? Obviously, great win over Leicester, but the Palace game was a lot of people were calling for Jonjo Shelvey to be starting that game.
Yeah, we thought he
or
was
at least come on earlier. He didn't come on until about 50 minutes to go. Didn't have a great game, but against Everton he was the game changer.
Yeah, he has been in a few games. Yeah.
So you can answer that question for us then. Okay, would you sell Jonjo Shelvey? Should he be starting?
I can see the pros and cons for both, to be honest. It's a yes and a no answer for me. Like, it just totally depends on the way you look at it. Like, yes, he still probably is one of the more creative players in the squad. And the question why he hasn't been playing with, it's been baffling my mind for the last few weeks. Because I know I've been a little bit critical of Isaac Hayden over the last few weeks. Like, I think when he came in with Longstaff, the pair of them formed a really, really good bond and they were playing outstandingly together. But I think since Longstaff's injury, Hayden hasn't been playing well as well. Diarme's come in for a couple of games, been shit. He was shite against West Ham. Like, you just got to wonder what's happening. Like, we've seen this happen in the past. I think it's like a manager-player thing. It's like it reminds us of Mitrovic and Ben Arthur. Obviously, Ben Arthur fell out with Pardew and he was just on the bench all the time, even though he was quite clearly the fucking best player in the squad by a mile. Ben
Arthur's a really good comparison.
It just reminds me of these two times. I think something must be happening behind the scenes, or his fitness. Now he's got an attitude problem, but this is the thing, has he now? Because he has adapted. He's
calmed down a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, like he was a hothead last season. Like every time he went in for a tackle, you thought, red card.
Aye.
But he has bombed that in. Like, I think he's only had like one yellow card this season or something. Like, he's totally fucking reined himself in.
The attention was on him, especially the start of last season when he got obviously sent off the first game of the season and he came back after a few games out and missed him and he was brought straight back in the starting 11. He did the same again. He was getting, like you say, bookings here, there and everywhere. And that's the thing with Rafa, and that's why obviously Mitrovic didn't play because although Mitrovic should score goals, although Shelvey can create goals, it's the what else are they going to do in between that? And
exactly.
that's the gamble that Rafa doesn't like to take, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think that's something going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of yet. It hasn't been like spoken about fully. So we don't really know what the hell's going on.
I'll say that he's going. Like I think he must be getting sold.
Yeah.
Because for now he must be, honestly.
It's like Mitrovic all over again.
Because there's no way he's not at least coming on half time. Never mind starting. He should have started the Palace game. That was the one.
He should have taken Hayden's place by now.
Or Diarme, like you said, Diarme's been shit. I think Hayden's been really good.
Key's been all right with a little hitty missy over the last few months. Like.
Keys came back in out of nowhere. He was brilliant when he got his chance at Newcastle. Took it with both arms. That was because Shelvey was out.
When he finally made his debut, it took like a little while, didn't it? Like 2 months into the season.
He was a free sign. Everyone was thinking why the fuck they'd done that because we hadn't seen him play a minute.
Yeah, and his first 3-4 games. He changed the game when he came on against
Watford, I think it was.
Yeah, man of the match for my first 2 or 3 games
he got
played,
the assist for the Perez goal. But you look at Shelvey, and I think Jonjo Shelvey, you're getting the majority of Premier League teams, you know.
When he's on his day, yeah.
Obviously, you don't play for Liverpool for no reason. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
and
He came up through their academy, got his first team chance. Everyone was saying he's the new Gerrard and stuff.
Aye. And then when he went to Swansea and he was flying at Swansea, I think it was Brendan Rodgers at the time said, like, who the fuck sold him? Like, why did we let him go? Like, we need that player now. And they might have tried to re-sign him, but Jonjo was probably thinking, nah, fuck yes, I didn't want to go back there just to do what I'd put up with for a couple of years. And Newcastle was a good step up, and then when he first came, I remember his debut against West Ham, he was unbelievable. Spraying them Hollywood balls across the pitch like we know he can. He was like a David Beckham in the centre park. He was doing everything.
Baldy Tom Brady.
Baldy Brady. But he was unreal, and obviously set pieces are a huge part of football, and he can give you something on every free kick, every corner. But it is just, like I said, the in-between. Like, he can produce that moment of magic or the moment of madness.
Yeah, I know. I'd say, do you risk the moments of madness for the moments of magic?
Yeah, I like the risk. I like taking risks, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, my personal opinion is there's something going on behind the scenes. We don't know what it is yet.
It's already out the door. Linked with West Ham, isn't he?
Yeah, like, I think that's the thing. Like we've seen
£20 million to West Ham United, apparently.
Like, I was actually having this thought today at work. Like, I think the squad needs a massive rejuvenation.
Huge. That's
like we're still considered basically a championship team.
Everyone keeps on saying it, doesn't it?
The majority of the players are championship players, with the exception of a few. And Shelvey's probably the one that's not.
Aye. Yeah.
But do you? It's kind of like Newcastle. Kind of reminds me of like England, like especially like the 2004 England, where you look at them players and think, how the fuck did we not win out?
Nice.
Like it's like. I think it's just like the cohesion or the way they gel or something. I think there's a problem at Newcastle where like players just aren't gelling, or there's something going on, like we don't know what, psychologically, whatever. I don't know. So
that's
maybe
what I mean.
I think like because we have got such like a championship squad, we just need a massive fucking clear out and just start fresh. We just need a budget from Ashley. Like there's been rumours of about 75 million. So I think if we can get that, as well as sell a load of players and turn that over and put that back into the budget. So say like we do sell Shelvey, Diarme, Hayden's definitely going, Richie, there's been talk about Perez. I think if we sold all of them lot that I've just mentioned, we could maybe get back about 70 to 80 million. With I think what's it worth? 20 million. I think we get 20, 25 for Perez.
Aye.
I think like the others, I think we get like 60 to 70 million for them lot. And if we've got a budget of 70 already, turn that around, put that in. Well, we're talking 120, 140 million.
That's what I was going to come on to there, because
we could change the squad with 120 to 140
the thing
million.
is with me, like before you said that, I was thinking like, fuck me, there's too much work to be done there, because if Ashley's only going to give the money, when he said this before, that the club generates,
yeah, that's bullshit.
Then if we let those players go, we wouldn't really get anywhere, because who are you going to buy for that amount?
Exactly. Yeah.
But because I think we need to improve the bench a lot. There should be players like Asu and Hoslu and that should be depth. Fucking nowhere near.
Squad depth, eh? Like when
that
in January
when you're down in a Premier League game, say you're 1-0 down, you look at the bench and you've got, who can I bring on? Hoslu, Christian Atsu. What is that going to do, man? That's not what you want.
It's squad depth, like in January when we had that fucking FA Cup replay at Blackburn.
Well, exactly.
We just had too many games.
Youngins playing, who did brilliant, and on him going to get rewarded with the new contract.
We had too many games between that December-January spell where players were just fucking tired and like people had to come in.
No, it's crazy, on it.
So we do need to like change teams up, get a bit more depth. I just think the squad just needs a massive overhaul.
But honestly, tell me this: like, I mean, outside your top 6, your top 8, Jonjo Shelvey, could he get into those teams?
Top 6.
Do you know what I mean? Who could Jonjo Shelvey get into your Leicester's, your West Ham's? Do you mean
you could get into Leicester and West Ham? I think you could.
Wolves.
Potentially,
who are there now.
Yeah, just Wolves with like Dendonka, Matinho. I think he could be a squad player for Wolves.
You think?
I don't know if he would start.
It's just like when you look though, and you think like Newcastle obviously floating above relegation for a while now, and like he can't even get on the bench. He can't even get off the bench for the last half an hour.
I know.
That indicates to me that, like you said, surely behind the scenes something's going on, and he's on his way out, because. Do you know what I mean? A team that's fighting relegation, and Jonjo Shelvey, like
with his quality, like a team, like I say, a team fighting relegation, his quality, you would just think he would just start every game he's fit.
I know.
Like, just it's
Well,
not
that's
like,
what we were waiting
it's,
for, weren't we?
It's not like
Come back from injury.
it's not like weaned in a minute. He's been fit since January.
I know, he's been fit for months.
Like, I don't know when the last time he started a game was. It was probably last year. It was probably fucking November or
I
something.
know. I can't remember the last time he started a game.
So, like you say, like he got his fitness in about January time.
Honestly, some
It's
of
just
the players that are getting picked now for England, and obviously because Southgate loves the youth and whatnot. Shelvey, if he had his fucking head switched on and was performing week in, week out, would be in that team. And obviously, this time last year when he was
we were talking
fucking
about
on
this,
fire,
aren't we?
him and Lascelles, there was calls that we, took to the World Cup, and obviously they didn't. Maybe that affected him. Maybe he hasn't really grown up from that. Maybe getting that point in his career now where he's thinking like, I can't even be asked me like, what's the point of me turning up for Newcastle? I'm not getting out of it.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, that's fucking that's something going on. I just don't know what. Like, I think it might be the case. Like, there's one foot out the door. He's maybe had to bust up with Rafa. Rafa's told him to fuck off. So maybe he has got one foot out the door and he's thinking about a career elsewhere.
Aye.
But I don't know.
I mean, if I had the choice, I would say keep him. But
Yeah,
if I had to be realistic, I'd say he's definitely going. Like,
Yeah, like I say, he's still one of the best quality players in the squad. Like top 3.
Aye.
Like, so on that basis, I'd absolutely keep him. But do we keep someone that's not happy or not getting played? He's probably got a decent wage. Should we just cash in, say we'll get 20 million
That's
for
probably
him?
where they're looking at it, isn't it? Cashing in and
like,
moving on.
do we get 20 million, get his wages off, and think about someone else?
Aye. Which
maybe
obviously
it's the
depending on who
better
you bring in, that could be probably the right option.
Yeah.
Especially like again, like Mitrovic doesn't fit into the plans and take that 20 million. But the thing is, fucking us as actually invest it, unlike he did with the Mitrovic money until
we've heard this before. You can have every penny that the club generates. No.
Or we'll just sell
Right, that's fucking not the
Mitrovic
crack.
and get all the version and Rondon on loan.
And
Obviously,
like,
Rondon's rate are very well, but at the time everyone's
that's
like,
what I was
"Fuck
saying.
no."
Like, there's been rumours of like 70 million budget, and if we get everything if we just sell everyone, totally fucking rejuvenate, get all that money back in, we can have a hell of a budget.
Really good.
But is that realistic? Is that going to happen?
Fucking need chance, mate.
You've got any idea?
Need chance.
Probably end up with fucking 20 million. That's about it. We'll do the same as what we did last year.
Loan after loan.
Few millions.
We'll sell Shelvey for 20 odd million, and we'll get Phil Foden in on loan.
I'd fucking love Phil Foden. Class.
It would be a great signing, but that's
it's just
like
not
the,
long term.
the actually thing in it.
Yeah.
Like, who's young, who's not getting the game, who looks decent? Phil Foden now. But to be fair, like you say, like Foden and Longstaff in the middle of the pot would be fucking class.
No, yeah.
I'll do that on FIFA. I'll do that on my career mode.
Would you take Aaron Moy?
I would. But again,
if he's going down, I think we could get him for about 10 million.
I would take Aaron Moy.
I think you get too much for Moy.
But again, we used to always say the Huddersfield fan, Aaron Moy was the fucking B-Tech Shelvey. Not just because of the balliness, but at the same time, a player who wasn't as good. And because of the balliness. But Moy was always impressed me. Like
Moy came from Chelsea, City.
Moy.
Like City signed him from Australia. Like that's quite a big statement when like City are signing you. Like from
Liverpool
a mad league.
replacing Gerrard with Shelvey.
Very much. But no, I think Moy could be a decent replacement, if not bring him in as a squad player at least.
Really good player.
If he's only going to cost whatever 10 million, I think it'd be a great signing.
10 million would be a bargain in this day and age as well.
Yeah,
so fucking Ash should be ala with that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It'd be a great signing, even if it's just a squad signing. But if we do end up getting rid of Hayden, Shelvey, and Diarme, we're going to be desperate.
We'll snap
we're going to be desperate for centre mids.
Because like you say, we'll be super desperate there. Like, because if we,
I think it's realistic.
I think Diarme's contract thing might get like ticked. Obviously, there's a dispute between the automatic extension is only 1 year, but he's wanting 2 year.
Yeah.
But if he starts another game or two, then it automatically gets the 1 year extension. Hayden will definitely go for personal reasons, and like we say on this video, I think Shelvey's obviously on his way out.
So if them 3 leave, all we've got Longstaff and Key.
I know.
So we're going to be in desperate need of some depth.
Bloody hell.
So I would take Moy if we can get him for 10 million.
That's the thing going into this summer. Like there could be a major overhaul. And the thing is, obviously,
I think that needs to be.
That you hope that Rafa's there to oversee it, though.
Yeah. But if it does, I'm saying that needs to be. But it could get it fucking wrong.
But the overhaul could be the fucking underhaul. It could be the complete fucking. You're saying like, we need an overhaul. We need 5 players out, 5 players in. It depends on what the fuck.
That could get very wrong.
I mean, you replace them 5 players with fucking.
Yeah, not every signing's the right signing. We could end up with fucking 5 Hosslers. Like, you never know. It depends on fucking.
Just take fucking Portsmouth.
It totally depends on Mike Ashley. Depends what he wants to do, what he wants to put in.
In his chubby hands, he is the future of the club.
He has. He's got the testicles of Newcastle fucking right there.
Got the fucking sausage fingers wrapped around the potential of Newcastle United.
So I don't know. It's like it literally just all depends on Mike Ashley and what maybe his Rafa wants to do with Shelvey. Because like I said,
Well, he obviously
Hayden's
he'd be
going.
playing him now, wouldn't he? If he
exactly.
fancied him, or it's the case like West Ham have already said they're interested, so we don't want you to get injured and fuck up that, because it works out best for you if you're fit to go to West Ham and for us to get the transfer fee. If he fucking starts against Southampton, gets injured in the first 10 minutes, bollocks. Rule out for 9 months. Lejeune injury. Oh, there's our 20 million out the window, and there's your fucking future out the window, around there, because you're not playing in this team. So that's the way I see it going. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
let me know. A, would you keep Jonjo Shelvey? And B, do you think he's getting sold anyway? Alright. Cheers for watching, everyone. Enjoy yourself.